You have already prepared a question yourself, and those questions, if you practice similar pattern of questions, then you can do better, isn't it? So this time, 2 marks MCQ, 2 marks very short questions, 8 marks short questions, and 8 marks long questions. Right? Captains, are you ready? Who is the captain of Group A? Irina Gubardi. Group B, Nishta Rasai. Group C, Krizal Khankar. Group D, Deepak Bohra. Group E, yeah, he is himself over there. Anmol Adhikari. Okay, please sit down. Students, what are we discussing in this topic? In evolution? We discussed yesterday about one theory of evolution. What is that? Lamarckism or Lamarck's theory. Lamarckism. So Lamarckism, it was given in which year? 1809 AD. Right?
Yes.
And it was propounded by a British botanist or French botanist? French botanist. What is his name? Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck. Jean-Baptiste de Lamarck, right? And his work, whatever he found, whatever he thought, it was published in a book. What is the name of the book? Philosophie Zoologique. There were mainly 3 points, right? How many points were there? 3 points. What were they? Number 1, direct environmental effect. What is the first? Direct environmental effect. Right? So he said that organisms are modified according to the environment. If the environment becomes suitable, they can modify quickly. Otherwise, they don't. Right? And second one, use and disuse of organs. So what does it mean? If they use the organs frequently, it is modified. If it is not, then it is not modified. He gave the example of giraffe. Yes or no? Giraffe's legs and necks, especially, they were used. Neck was used for searching those food, and legs for stretching the body, right? So the leg became too much longer, and neck also became too much longer. That was the example. And not only that, he gave example of blacksmith, the person who makes iron items. He also uses his muscles frequently, so he has got a strong muscles. But the person who do not use their muscles, they do not get modified. He's thinking or saying what that one. And what is the third one? Inheritance of acquired character. Inheritance of acquired character means in the offsprings, some sort of new characters are developed. Those develops can be transmitted to their offsprings. Offspring means they are babies. Right? And how many demerits or criticisms were there?
3.
3. What was the first one? What is the first one? He said only use and disuse of organs can modify those organs or may not modify, but practically it was not done. So no practical activity was done. Second one.
It accidentally
I said to read. Are you listening? You are inside the class. Remember. So, according to our wish, organ cannot be modified. Right? And what is the third one?
All that content are not into new organism generation.
All acquired characters, all the new characteristics developed in the babies cannot be inherited, cannot be transferred to the baby. That's why his idea became not so much acceptable, even though it helped other biologists, other scientists to propound their laws, but it is not up to date. Now another scientist came in that time, so whose name was Charles Darwin. Now second theory that we are going to discuss is what is that? Darwinism. What is that? Darwinism. Lamarck's theory, Lamarckism. Darwin's theory, Darwinism. Darwinism. So, in which year Lamarck propounded the theory? 1809. I think in that same year Lamarck was born. Check. No, sorry, this is Darwin. When Lamarck propounded theory, in the same year Darwin must have born, right?
So,
Not given in your book?
Published
In
in
1859
1859
No, he was born in 1809, but he published his theory in 1859, right? So, what is in Darwinism? So, you just discuss in your own group. Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, Group E. First you discuss, and then we will be Group B members are discussing here. Here is Yud, Anmol, Rajan and Ashwin. And this side who is missing? Kritika is missing, right? Okay. Deepak, Arush and Sneha. Krizal, Lex, Smarika, here is Tejas and Swarnima. Let's go here. Sushil. Next. Desara. Arina. Next. Vires. Parson. Nistara and Sneha. The theory propounded by Charles Darwin, he was from where? He was from Great Britain. Great Britain, or we can write he was from where?
England.
England. He was English naturalist. Actually, his parents were doctors. Parents were doctors. They wanted. Why are you biting that person? Keep down. On the biting. Keep inside your answer. He was just placing the ball in his mouth and looking others. Remember, one work must be done at once. Don't be busy in just biting, taking the taste of that plastic. Plastic is really harmful. They say the main cause of this cancer is plastic. Busy in biting. That boy also doing same thing. He's also having pain right now here. I'm going to write. Then you need a highlighter. Keep the pen inside. Busy in pain and just moving this. And the mind is distracted. But distract mind. And I say to sit separately. Okay. Parents were doctors. They also wanted to see his side also as doctor, but his interest was different. And he visited different parts of the world. Especially he went to Africa and South America. Where did he go? He visited there for 3 years continuously. He collected many more things. And he studied and he gave laws. Theory about evolution that is called Darwin's theory or Darwinism. When was he born? 1809 AD. And when did he propound the law? 1858. But after a long survey, after a long research, after a long study, before him, people they used to believe about evolution or about formation of human beings by mythological way. And they say that God, the great God has done everything. But when he said no, evolution took place by developing new and new organisms in old one. Means there was slight change in the one group of organism and another group was formed. And it became a matter of discussion. Later on, he became famous. Everybody accepted it. Because he said the proofs. What did he say? Proofs. It needs proofs. And he published his book. What is the name of that book?
Origin of this.
Origin of Species. In the book, Origin of Species, his views, his ideas, his study, the research conclusion, they were mentioned. In side by side, another scientist was there. What is his name? Russell Wallace. So Russell Wallace and Darwin, they again combined gave one theory. What is that theory called? Theory of natural selection. But this theory was mainly of which one? Russell Wallace. But later on, in his book also, in Darwin's book also, there was natural selection. That's why it became natural theory of natural selection. Nature selects the organism. Nature selects the organism. If the organisms are able to cope or adjust in the environment, they can survive, otherwise they cannot. One example, we have read about dinosaurs. We have watched dinosaurs in movies only, right? But have you seen the dinosaurs in reality? We haven't seen. Why? Why haven't we seen the dinosaurs?
They didn't exist.
Means they existed, but they already
God.
extinct. Because nature did not favor them. Yes or no? They could not adapt themselves in the environment according
How
to
can it be?
the changing environment, changing scenario. Okay, Darwin explained his views in mainly how many points? 5 points. I said to keep that ballpen inside. Again, he is having to keep inside the ballpen, inside the bag. Why are you catching? He doesn't even remember all those things. How much? Make back one straight. Back one straight. Yes, everybody. Just leaning and in the hand something. What is it? What are the main points? What is the first one? Enormous fertility. Second one? Struggle for existence. Third one? Variation and fourth one?
Natural selection.
Fifth one?
Origin of this.
Yes, 5 points. What is the first point?
Enormous.
Enormous fertility. Enormous fertility. What does enormous fertility mean? Organisms, they can produce large number of babies or offspring. Just see, there is maize seed. What is there? From one maize seed, you will get near about minimum 2 maize cob. Have you noticed that? In that cob, how many seeds are there? There is only one seed or there are many seeds?
Many.
Many seeds. And do all seeds get chance to germinate? That both cob may be eaten by people. Finish. Eaten by animal. Finish. Yes or no? Sometimes it may fall on the ground, but it may get decayed by water. Yes or no? It means, he said, organisms have ability to produce large number of offsprings, but all offsprings they do not get chance to survive. Some are eaten by their enemies, some they may die, some may be attacked by something, disease, and their number remains more or less constant. How many babies are produced? Do all babies survive?
No.
They don't. But he said, organisms produce large number of offsprings, but they remain more or less constant. That is enormous. What is that? Fertility. In your place also there may be cow. one cow produces one calf at once, right? Another calf, and that produces next calf. If we talk about their number, it goes on increasing more and more. But in reality, does that increase like that? This is the season of mango. Yes or no? Do you get mango in the market?
Yeah.
Mangoes were produced by one tree. Yes or no? And did they get chance to survive? Did they get chance to grow? Because they are here in the market and we are eating it. After eating, we throw that seed somewhere else, right? And does it get chance to grow? No. Though large number of options are produced, but their number does not increase as such. Okay? What is the second one?
Struggle for existence.
Struggle for existence. They fight to survive. Struggle for survive or struggle for existence. In the field, you have scattered some maize seed. What is scattered here? Maize. And the maize seeds, they germinate and what is produced? Maize plant. Small plants, right? What are produced here? Maize plants. What do you think? Do all those maize plants grow together or differently?
Differently.
Some you might have seen so bigger one, thicker one, taller one, right? Some very weaker one, and afterwards they may die also. That means among them there is fight to survive, to exist. Yes or no? In wild animals also, see, a deer produces many more babies. Yes or no? And the babies, they have to live independently or not? Some are eaten by lion, some are eaten by tiger, some may be eaten by jackal, right? And those who are of it capable of running here, there, they will survive. Isn't that reality? That is the struggle for existence. These are the points given by whom? Charles Darwin. What is third one here? Variation and heredity. Here is father. With the father. With the mother. Father has no long hair, mother has long hair, right? Then what are produced here? Babies. When we compare the parents and babies, do they possess similar characteristics or different characteristics? All that is different. Some characteristics are similar, some characteristics are different. So, some father's characteristics, mother's characteristics, they are transferred to their babies. He's busy in biting the nail. Diagonal straight. That's why I say to stand straight so that you cannot put your finger in your mouth. So, some characteristics of parents are transferred to babies. That is called heredity. What do you call it? Heredity. Process of transfer of parental characteristics to their babies, offspring. That is called heredity. If I ask this Tejas is similar to his mom. Means most of the characteristics of mom are transferred to him. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't have father's characteristics. He has got, now I am busy, stay there. The class is going on here. What I say to you? Isn't it? So, how do you look like? You look like your mom or father? You? Have you seen his father and mother? Have you seen father and mother? Not seen? Have you seen his father and mother?
Yes.
So, how does he look like?
Father.
He looks like father. But it doesn't mean that 100% father characteristics are there. Isn't it? Some mother characteristics are also there. One more. So, are you duplicate of parents? You possess some new characteristics or not? You might have seen father, mother, they are very strong. Jambo, they say. But babies are very loose. Notice? If parents were so strong, the babies also should be strong. Yes or no? Why they became this lure type? That is new characteristics developed That is called variation. When parents' characteristics are transferred to babies, that is heredity. When some new characteristics are developed, what is it? Variation. Parents, they are so simple. They don't talk too much, right? But babies, my goodness, Gafadis are produced. The Gafadi activity is that hereditary characters or variation? Variation character. Some change in notice. Parents, they have got very uneven things. These are not so much well managed or managed, we can say. But babies, so lovely. That is also variation, right? That is third point. What is fourth point?
Natural selection.
Natural selection. What the youth balls are? Why are looking outside? Focus it. Especially the students who are weaker in studies, their idea, their idea, their idea is to look here, there and just distract themselves. Why? Natural selection means environment also affects in the survival of organisms. Human beings are those organisms which can survive in very extreme conditions. In very hot climate also they can survive. Very cold climate also they can survive. Isn't it? That's why we exist till now. Some organisms were there like dinosaurs. They could not modify themselves according to the scenario, then they extinct, disappeared. It is said that there is only one organism which is not modified till now. That is cockroach. What is that? How cockroach was formed at the beginning? It is the same way. But others, many more organisms, they modify. One thing, a recently formed organism is virus. What is that? There were no viruses earlier. But viruses can be seen in new and new type or not. Before 2019 AD, was there COVID virus? Now COVID virus is there. We may be suffering from COVID nowadays also. Yes, sir. But our immunity power is more stronger than that virus power. That's what we should. But at that time, when we are inside the house also using mask. Could you remember? Not allowed to go outside also. Not allowed to touch it. Oh, virus will be there. Because some died also. Isn't it? Environment changed, but did we modify ourselves or not? So we increase our immunity and so we survive. If we could not modify, we could not develop immunity power, we also would die. That's why, according